baby. You ready? Get back, get over here. Sit. No, you haven't give the command. Ready? Bang! Bang! No, that's not right. Come on. Bang! That's not right. You ready? Bang! Stay. No, you gotta stay down a bit longer. That's terrible. Oh, you showing me up here. You ready? Bang! Stay. You gotta stay on your back. That's not playing dead. Ready? You ready? Bang, bang. No. Bang, bang. Bang. Okay. Got there in the end. Come on then, I'm gonna get you some chicken. We got some chicken for my baby. Ready? Oh, what good. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Excuse me, I've just got changed after the gym. I've got like a tracksuit on, but I've put my dressing gown on. September is officially here and I'm so excited about it. As per usual, Wesley is jumping at my feet to be the main star of the show. Hello. Say hi to the guys. But yes, I just thought I would take you along for this kind of first week of September, also the first week of my cycle, which just scratches an itch in my brain. It was like the 1st of September on a Monday, so like start of a new week, start of a new month, start of a new season, and also my period came yesterday. So it actually came like yesterday afternoon. I thought it was going to come today. My cycle app predicted like Wednesday, Thursday, but I had, because I always get like sore boobs and then the stop, feeling sore, and then normally my period comes the next day, and it kind of stopped yesterday morning, so I thought, right, it's like any time now. So yeah, I thought, oh, I'll film like ready, and then it came yesterday after like kind of like late on yesterday, so this is kind of like cycle day one yet. Well, it was cycle day one yesterday, this is cycle day two, so you'll have seen that I've obviously just been at the gym this morning. Thankfully it was a bit more of like a lower impact workout this morning, so just some stretching. I cut my deep core bit down a little bit, just felt a bit too much pressure on my bladder, but did a little bit, that felt all right, and then just did some stuff on my weak glute, and then I just did some steady state on the stairmaster, which again felt okay. So I'm gonna have my breakfast now before I start work. I've made this apple and blackberry oat crumble, so just added some yogurt and nut butter, which you will have just seen there, and the recipe is also on my shorts, as I did that in the menstrual phase meal prep this week. So I'm so excited to have this, just like a hug in a bowl. And then I've made like a lukewarm matcha. I don't like to have too much cold stuff when I'm on my period because it can make your cramps worse, which sounds rank, but I just don't really like hot matcha and hot coffee, so I prefer to just have it like not icy cold, which I probably prefer anyway, in all honesty. So yeah, I just thought I would take you guys along for the next few days, like first week of, like I say, new month, new season, and my cycle, and just kind of show you bit of what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm training. Like I said, this morning I just tweaked my core bit a little, tweaked the core section of my workout a little bit. It was quite a low intensity day anyway. Today is just like a kind of more of an active rest, I suppose, more mobility stuff, which was very much needed. So I will take you along on tomorrow's workout and let you know how that goes. Yesterday I did my usual strength, my first full body strength of the week. Don't get us wrong, it was all right. I just didn't feel the strongest, but obviously I knew that my period was kind of coming. I still managed to make a couple of small little progressions, nothing massive, which I never expect around this time, but you know, I always try my hardest, but I just listen to my body along the way. Don't like to give myself too much of a storyline of like, oh well, you know, I'm in the luteal phase, so I'm not going to bother trying. It's certainly not that, because some sessions I feel amazing, and same with my period. Like sometimes this day of my cycle I feel fine and I can really push, whereas today I really didn't feel that. So my sessions have lined up quite well anyway. So I'm gonna start waffling on before this gets too cold, and we'll catch up with you guys very soon. So I've just had my breakfast and I've just sat down to do some work at my desk. I'm gonna sit and work in my dressing gown. I just love being back in my dressing gown and feeling cozy. I feel really cold. I've got my I got a green and peppermint tea. Was it green and lemon? Yeah, lemon and green tea, so it's nice and warm. I don't mind hot drinks like this to get nice and warm. So I've got a couple of meetings today, which I will take my dressing gown off for. I literally sit and work, and then before I've got a meeting I quickly take my dressing gown off. But I should have hopefully warmed up a bit by then. I always feel like when I do these like daily vlog things that they're a bit boring, but I mean it's the reality, isn't it? Life isn't always like fun and glam and doing all that, like, you know, doing things all the time. Like, it is just work and cracking on, and sitting in your comfies and in your dressing gown. So I do think that is important to show the realness as well. But I do actually have quite a fun little afternoon plan tomorrow, as I'm picking my friend up from the airport. She's coming back. She moved to Dubai earlier this year, so she's coming home for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to pick her up and we're going to go for a walk and get a coffee and possibly some food as well, so can take you on some bits of that, which is a bit, not really a normal week. I hadn't really planned that when I'd planned to film this, but that'll be a bit more fun anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with some work. Wesley, as per usual, right here. I think it's when I'm talking, I don't know if he feels like he's missing out on something. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna crack on and I will see you guys and catch up with you guys very soon. Hello guys, I am, sorry if you can hear the kettle in the background. I've just finished another work block and had some more meetings. I was going to take it on my walk with Wesley earlier and my camera had run out of battery, so I had to leave it here on charge. Ended up going in the woods that I always do, but I don't know, there's like some workmen in there, I don't really know, so I couldn't get through one way. I went round another way and then the path was blocked off, so I had to turn back on myself, got lost in the woods. So my walk ended up being longer than what it was supposed to be, but I was just a bit conscious because it was supposed to rain, but thankfully it didn't. So it was actually quite nice. It was quite sunny and had a bit more time outside. I'd sometimes go on my walking pad to make up my steps just while I do work, like get some work done, but I would much rather be outside like with Wes and just like have a bit of time off my phone if I can, so I don't need to go on my walking pad now. So I'm just making a cuppa. I just had a meeting with my assistant coaches from my online coaching, which was lovely, nice catch up. We've got the event in London next week, so just finalising plans with that, which is very exciting. I'm hoping to film lots of that to share on here as well. Yeah, just getting through that, and then I've had quite a lot of inquiries to get through today, which is very exciting as I'm running December free if you sign up before the end of September, which again, all really exciting. I'll pop the link below if you did want to inquire. I've spoken about this before, but I always say like it's just an inquiry form. People are often quite nervous that it's a sign up form when it's literally just you have a chat with me to talk through your goals, you know, find out what your struggles are. I explain how things work, how I can help. You know, I also will decide if someone's a good fit or not. You know, if I feel like you would be, you know, better off going somewhere else, I can signpost you there, and similarly want you to make sure that, you know, myself and the team would be a good fit for you. I'm not into like pressurized sales, not for me. Not for me, and it's a bit of a competitive industry to be in, I would say, but I'm not pushy. So I always just like to highlight that if you ever just wanted to have a chat and see if it would be for you. As I say, I've linked it below and it is linked in my profile. Anyone is welcome, like I say, and we'll just have a little chat. Anyway, so I've just been working, just busy working. It's like 2 p.m. now. I've got some content to make and edit. I like to get ahead at the start of the week, so I edited and like made some content yesterday for my Instagram page, and then today I do my Energized coaching page and try and get ahead as much as I can. There's some things that I can't always like edit and put together, but I try and get like a bulk of it done at the start of the week so I feel prepared, but I've got it all planned anyway. And then I've got got some new plan next week. Always try to, like I say, well I always do, I don't think I could just post without a plan, and don't get us wrong, sometimes it changes, like if something crops up or whatever it might be, but most of the time, like I say, I'd always have a plan and have something there in place just in case, and would recommend if you are wanting to get into content creation, or just get a bit more consistent, that planning really helped me, especially to get that consistency going at the start, because it is quite hard when you're not used to it. I just feel like I'm in such a flow with it now, and it can just help with ideas. And honestly, like quite a lot of the time when I'm out walking, that's when I get a lot of ideas. Like I had loads of ideas for YouTube when I was out walking. Obviously that's just like one video a week, so it's not as like intense to think about, whereas like Instagram, TikTok is like every day. But yeah, like I had loads of ideas, so I've planned quite far in advance for YouTube, which I haven't for a little while. I try and again have a bit of a vague plan, but then if something crops up I think actually that's better, and I try and just film like day to day like this. But I have quite a lot of exciting things coming up, so I was just planning for that. I go on holiday next month as well, so take you guys along with that sorry. So yeah, I'm excited, lots of exciting things coming up, and this is, like I say, my fave time of year. So anyway, I'm gonna pour my cuppa and then sit and get my content edited and made, and then I'll be uploading today's posts, checking with my clients again. I think I'm gonna have a little sauna just to help. My cramps haven't been too bad, but just have a little sauna because the heat will help, just to relax and unwind once I finish work. And then Aaron should be home by then, and he'll probably be home before that, to be fair. Yeah, and then can make food, and I'll show you that and just chill. I've also ate as well, actually, while my camera was charging after my walk with Wes. I ate my meal prep for the week. It's all in my shorts and the recipes are in there, what I'm having, so I'll not bore you too much with that. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I actually just thought I'd show you guys as well, because I got sent these from Flow State. They're like teas with herbs that will benefit you in each cycle phase. These were gifted. I'm not getting paid for this or anything though, but they were gifted. So yeah, I'm very excited to try the menstrual phase one. So there's literally a one for each phase. I just thought I would share this with you. There's quite a few different tea companies. I often get sent like things like this, but it's the first time I've tried these particular ones. So I've tried all the other phases so far, and I do love a herbal tea, so I'm excited to try the menstrual phase one. I mean, I probably should have like told you this when I was taking a sip, because I'm not going to be able to have it now because the kettle's going to be boiling hot. But yeah, I just thought I would share that. Like herbs and spices are really beneficial throughout any phase of the cycle, but especially like in the menstrual phase and stuff, like having things to help with inflammation, like ginger, turmeric, all that sort of stuff. I'm not actually sure what's in this one. I should have probably read that. Let me see, red raspberry leaf, which I think I may have shown you another brand of red raspberry leaf tea that I usually buy on here. Nettle leaf, ginger roots or gingers, helpful for inflammation. Lemon balm, rose hips, dried apple pieces, orange peel and cinnamon chips. Ooh, excited. So yeah, like herbs and spices, even just saying like you're cooking anyway, I mean they add loads of flavour, but they are actually really good for you, so highly recommend. And just thought I would share that one with you guys. Hello guys, so I finished work for the day, and I just had a quick sauna, which I meant to film once I was in, but then realised I was inside and I was stuck and my camera wasn't there, so never mind. So just had a nice sauna, which is nice when I'm on my period. I do try to do it like a couple of times a week at least, but very nice around this time. The heat's just very soothing. Like I say, my cramps haven't been too bad actually. They're pretty mild, but it still just is a nice like relief. And then just be doing my skincare now before I go and make dinner. So I just had an afternoon of editing, and then I've been selling some bits on like Gumtree and Facebook Marketplace, because we're doing like work to the house, so just selling some bits that we don't like need anymore, just to get rid of them really. So somebody came and picked that up, so I had to lift a sofa outside, which was fun. Thankfully Aaron came home from work, so I was able to help with that. And yeah, and then like I say, I've just been editing content, making content, and caught up with my clients, had a few more like inquiries and stuff. So yeah, that's just kind of what's been happening the last few hours. And then yeah, just do my cleanser, my toner. Been trying to do, I don't know how you pronounce it, gua sha, gua sha. Anyway, you know this thing. This. I've been trying to use this more basically, which I realised I started doing and I was like, oh, I'll film it. So yeah, I'm just putting some toner on now. I don't use anything fancy, to be honest. This just feels so nice. There's nothing nicer than taking makeup off at the end of the day. And I'm just going to do my red light mask actually, while I upload the last of my little contenty bits for today. Here we are. What was that?
I'm gonna film this for YouTube.
That's what I just said to Aaron. I just made dinner. I'm gonna actually show them so that doesn't fall because that actually looks really pretty. You can get yours.
No, I'll wait.
We've got miso salmon. So this literally took 15 minutes. Just steamed the broccoli, put the salmon, so the broccoli was like 15 minutes in the steamer, salmon in the air fryer for like 9 minutes, and then the sauce I just did in a little bowl and did in the microwave, which is miso. It looks like katsu actually. Miso, lime, extra virgin olive oil, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, and some soy sauce, and then we've got sticky rice and then cucumber and radishes. And this is one of my favourite meals to have, so I'm so excited to eat this because I'm starving. Just thought I wanted to add some sesame seeds and then just a little bit of salt and pepper, and then there you have it. I've got my sleep tea and my magnesium as well to have afterwards as usual. Going to devour this, and we're watching The Capture on Netflix. I was going to say YouTube there, on Netflix, so I'm gonna keep watching that. Highly recommend as well, by the way, guys. Go Azzy. Loads of seal. Hello guys, it is the next day, so it is Wednesday. I think about that there. I've just finished my workout, which I'm actually gonna put in the next clips. I didn't have time beforehand because I think I've said this before, I train with Aaron, so when we get here we'll have to just get in. So he has to get off to work, so he's just shot off to work in his van, and I'm just gonna head home and have some breakfast. That was quite a good session. So I'm cycle day 3. Not feeling too bad. I've had like a tiny bit of like mild cramp this morning, but actually getting moving really helps that. So helping the, just waving at Aaron there, driving away, blood flow, basically getting your blood flowing, can help with like minimizing cramps. So this is why like gentle exercise is actually good in the menstrual phase. Even if you don't feel up to doing like your usual session, any movement is good, like even going for a walk. Again, you definitely don't have to change your training around your cycle. There's definitely not enough like research on that, and I always just like to make that clear. I'm very much about cyclical living and listening to your body, but there's days in other phases that are like typically higher energy where sometimes I do just need to strip it back and rest, because there's lots of different factors to look at other than your cycle, like stress, sleep, nutrition, all these different things. But as I say, you know, with being on your period, it is quite intense, and if you do suffer quite badly, and obviously, you know, people with like endometriosis and I can never say this, adenomyosis, can suffer quite badly with like heavy periods and pain, so even just some gentle exercise can help with that, so you don't necessarily have to go like to the gym and do your usual workout, but even just a walk or go to the gym and just do something like lower impact potentially. But yeah, I managed to have a good session. It was quite tough, but I do actually feel better and that cramps kind of like subsided. It was really mild though, which is good. So I'm not like feeling like I need to take like any painkillers or anything like that, so I'm pleased. So yeah, I'm gonna head home and have my brekkie. What you doing? Go, go, go! Hey, did you miss me? Oh, should get used to it. Oh, baby, come here. Oh, you were so lovely. Oh, you were so. So I came home, had my shower and breakfast. I didn't show you because I literally had the same thing that I've already shown you, because like I said, I prepped it. And then just did some work. I actually got some steps in on my walking pad because it is raining so bad. And I'm going to pick my friend up from the airport, so I just thought I'd show you my little fit, because we were going to go for a walk, but it is so bad and she obviously won't know what it's like. Like, welcome home, honey. So we're going to grab a coffee and go for a walk and potentially get like a bite to eat, but I think we're literally just going to be going to like a cafe and getting a coffee, and hopefully, well, I'm going to need to eat something anyway. So yeah, I was like, it's so bad. I thought, oh, maybe it won't rain that heavy. No, it's horrendous. But I want to show you my little fit. So I've ended up going for like a gymmy fit, just obviously because I thought we're going for a walk, and then I get to wear my new Women's Best jacket, which I absolutely love. They had this in black and then like this kind of beigey cream colour as well, but they didn't have my size, so I'm literally like keeping a beady eye. But I really do love this blue. It's got like loads of pockets in it and you can tie in it, and then it's got like a, obviously I've got my hoodie hood, but it's got a hood inside as well. I'll link it in the description below. I absolutely love it. I've been dying to wear it. But let me see if I can go further back. So my hoodie is new Women's Best, which I think will be out by the time this video goes out. It should be a Women's Best bandeau, and then my cherry coloured leggings. I'm gonna go right back. Let me see. I've actually got a new camera, guys, which should hopefully be a bit easier for this. It's just quite hard with the thingy lens, but I just need to actually put a I was going to say a SIM card, a memory card in it, and learn how to use it. But yeah, I've got my lovely bag and then my Adidas trainers here. My hips click there like an old lady. So yeah, this is the little fit. If we go right back, I'm probably too far back now. All the colours, kind of like beiges and burgundies, very autumnal, and then just a little pop of blue in there, which I quite enjoy. So yeah, I'm going to go and get Wesley, get him in the car, God love him, bring him with her, and then go pick up my bestie from the airport. Actually looks really fine. Hello guys, so sorry I've been rubbish at filming today. Just made dinner. Obviously put a little snippet in of food from earlier, but I've been on the biggest walk with my friend, put the world to right, which was lovely. I had planned on filming stuff. I took my camera with us and everything, and I just was yapping and completely forgot. No. I know, it's not like me. I don't really like to talk that much. So yeah, just been a bit rubbish. So just made a really quick dinner. We're having a chicken and black bean stir fry. So I've done the chicken in the air fryer because I love it when it goes all crispy, and I don't really like touching raw chicken to cut it. And then everything else in one pan, just the noodles. I bought like a black bean sauce, like a packet sauce, and then literally just the stir fry veg in a packet, and voila. I had to get the big bowls out for this because stir fry is always huge with all the veg. So just gonna sit and enjoy this and relax. I have done about 22,000 steps, maybe more at this point. A very, very busy day, literally walking for ages, which was lovely, but I'm so very tired now and think I'm gonna actually have a rest day tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, gonna sit and relax, and I will catch you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I ended up having a rest day today. I was actually going to take you through. I was just going to do my like mobility and core stuff here this morning. But last night I felt so tired. I'd done like over 22,000 steps plus my strength session yesterday morning, which you will have seen, and I was just knackered. And one actually good thing about having the Aura ring is like noticing like the readiness score and like my recovery. So one thing I'm quite bad at is like resting and feeling like, no, I need to stick to the plan. And obviously, yes, like stick to your plan and stuff, but like sometimes you do just need to rest. And because I'd had 2 very active days, even the day before, like I said, I got lost in the woods. I'd done loads of steps then, but yesterday was just like obscene. Oh, here's Wizzy Woo again. Oh. It was just like a crazy amount, like my legs felt sore and I just knew, and I thought rather than setting the alarm to maybe get up and then snooze it for like 45 minutes to an hour, I just would rather have the sleep. My readiness score on the Aura ring was optimal, and so was my sleep, and I just really needed it. And I know obviously, you know, don't go off like the Aura ring or watches or whatever, but I do feel much better for doing it. Like I'll be going for a walk with Wesley today and stuff like that, and I'll do today's stuff I think on Saturday morning, just like rearrange some stuff. I've actually just dropped Aaron off at the airport because he's off on a stag do, so I'm just gonna make my breakfast and stuff before I start work this morning. But nice to have a nice little lie-in this morning, and just a little reminder to listen to your body again, no matter what phase you're in. I'm like towards the end of my period now, so I do actually tend to have more energy, but I had again like other factors outside of my cycle where I was just way more active and knew I needed that recovery time regardless, and that's the same with any phase. So like what I was saying like yesterday, like earlier in the video about like, you know, like training around your cycle and all that sort of stuff, like it's important to listen to your body all of the time and do what feels right, as long as you're getting that balance of like activeness and like the rest and recovery. That's the main thing. So yeah, like I say, dropped Az off, gonna have some breakfast. I've got a plumber coming today to do some work in the house, and I just don't like having people in the house because I work in the house. Wesley barks like, and they go in and out the door. Like it's nothing personal at anyone, but then Wesley just barks because he has like short-term memory loss and just seems to forget that it's the same person. And he's got to like pull up the carpets and stuff upstairs, and I'm just like, oh. So I just really hope that he's not here too long, and then I can get Wesley out for a walk. But it's supposed to be like raining and stuff again. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and have breakfast and then get cracking with some work because he will be here very, very soon. But I will try and keep you posted as much as I can today. It might have to be like after he's gone. I don't like recording in front of people, but like when he's in the house, I just feel a bit awkward. But we'll try and record as much as I can today. And obviously when he's gone, I will record some stuff. I'm literally just going to be working, and it's a hair wash day, so I just thought I'm not putting any makeup on today or anything like that. So Wesley's crazy boy, what are you doing? Right, I'm gonna go because he keeps jumping up, and that's naughty boy, naughty boy. Hi guys, so I've just made my lunch. I prepped them, which is, as I mentioned in my menstrual phase recipes shorts vid. I literally have this fdoe chili con carne. I have been having a sweet potato with it, like literally just put it in the microwave so it goes nice and soft. It's like a jacket potato. But I'm just not feeling that hungry today. I've just been for a walk with Wes. Like did a big work block this morning. I've been doing like program updates, like recipe updates, workouts for my clients that need those updates and stuff. Obviously like messages and inquiries and all that. Just lots of like sat at the desk work. So I just took Wesley for a walk because it's supposed to rain again here, just so that he doesn't get, he got so wet and muddy yesterday. He had to have a bath, and he smells gorgeous because his shampoo's like baby powder. Like, it smells so nice. So just quickly did that. I need, like I say, I need to wash my hair and stuff today. So I'm gonna have this. I think because like I say, like I haven't done much movement. Like I've only really been for a walk with Wes, just not feeling that hungry, but it's still got a really good amount of carbs in. I think it's like 30 grams of carbs pretty much because of like the beans and stuff. And then I'm gonna be having a big bowl of pasta tonight, which I'll show you. But yeah, like I say, this is like 5 a day. I think stuff with like chili, curries, anything like that, where you just even like pasta with a tomato sauce, like tinned tomatoes, just chop loads of veg. I've just like cut these really quickly, but you could chop them really small if you don't really like them like chunky. But there's like black beans in this, kidney beans, and they also count towards your 5 a day. I put some kale in, really good for on your period, as are the beans, to help you with everything that you're losing now. I put like 3 different types of red pepper in this, there's red onion in this, and courgette. So actually there's like, yeah, there's a 6 a day, I suppose, if you could count the 2 different beans. But yeah, just like a really good way to get in veggies if you struggle to do that and get some extra nutrients in and you don't really taste it. Then obviously got the red meat, which is really beneficial around the menstrual phase for replenishing lost iron levels. But my period's a lot lighter towards the end, like for me, so I feel like okay and stuff, but obviously there's still stuff going on inside, despite it not being like quite as heavy and stuff like that. So yes, I am going to go and enjoy this, and then probably just go on my walking pad to just help my food digest. I do normally walk Wesley after, just to help with digestion, like just like a gentle walk, gentle movement can help with that. But as I say, I just want to get out before it is planning to rain. So yeah, and then just like pretty boring days, but that's just normal life, isn't it? I think sometimes you can watch social media and like videos and stuff and think their life looks really fun and glam, and yeah, like I say, so yeah, I will like be back with some kind of update today with whatever it is I'm up to. Just about to have a little sauna, guys. I've actually got it in the spare room at the minute because the house is just upside down doing loads of work, so it's just heating up there now. Just stick my head out. Honestly, I got it from Amazon and it's just one of the best little things ever. But yeah, the carpet's getting changed and stuff in here, but I just got loads of stuff. It's normally in just the utility room downstairs, but I just put it up in here out of the way, and then I'm gonna just jump in and have like a nice cold shower afterwards and wash my hair. So very excited. But here I am, guys. I've just realised how bad the lighting is because the window's right behind us. But put some oil on my hair, and then I'm gonna have a shower, like I say, and wash it after this. We're just gonna have some chill time. Honestly, it looks so funny, but it is just nice and relaxing and a little bit of, well, a very much needed recovery day. Hello guys, so I've washed my hair. It's nice and bushy. You can still see like the kink in it, because I didn't really like do it properly. I just like let it air dry a bit and then blasted it dry, and then I've put some fake tan on. So I've just made dinner, so it's just me tonight because Aaron is not here, which feels really weird. I think I've only ever stayed in this house on my own like once without him, so it feels very strange. And Wesley's just sat at the window, bless him, just watching for him, like why is he not home, but his van's outside. So I just basically chucked loads of veggies that I had left over. The food shop comes tomorrow, so I just was using up whatever. I used this like pea pasta, so it's basically sardine pasta, which I feel like, I don't know, I feel like sardines get a bad name, but they're really nice. So just in the tin with some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, so really good anti-inflammatory properties, which is good for on your period, obviously all around your cycle, but really beneficial in this phase. And then the pasta that I've used is actually, I used the chickpea one of this, so it's green pea penne. Oh, can you see? Yeah, green pea penne. It's a brand called Profusion. I've used these for ages. Like I used the chickpea one as well. I just find that they're really good for like a boost of fibre. I really like the taste of them, and they literally take 5 minutes to cook. So this took me 10 minutes because, like I say, the sardines were in the tin, and then just chopped some veggies up quick and put them in the pan while the pasta was cooking, and topped with some pecorino cheese. And I'm so excited, this smells really good. So I just added some different herbs and spices in. I think I'm just gonna have this tomorrow just out of ease as well. Like I say, since Aaron's not here, I thought I'll have sardine pasta. Even though he does like this, I just thought, oh, I'll have this alone, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's nice and green and red vibes. So I just put some peppers in there, courgette, spring onion, I was going to put some olives in, but they didn't look too great. So I chucked those out. Garlic, there's some chilli in there, lemon, I squeezed some lemon in, and some parsley. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy. I've got my sleep tea and magnesium there as always, and I'm just going to have this and chill and read my book, I think. Okay, finished dinner. Oh, I'm a little bit low down there. And it was so good. I really enjoyed that, so I'm excited to have that again tomorrow. And then always end the day with something sweet, except yesterday I didn't. I really just, my appetite wasn't really there like yesterday and this morning. So I just didn't have it like for the first time in ages, but I do usually always on night time just crave something sweet. So I always have a yogurt bowl. I might have to, oh there we go. Literally yogurt, usually strawberries, but any berries. I've got some blueberries in there as well that I needed using up. And then some cacao nibs, some seeds and honey, and just always does the job. So where's these shock jumping at my feet? We're gonna go and chill out with babes and watch something just easy on Netflix, and then go to bed because we're up bright and early for the gym. Good morning guys, it's the next day, it's Friday. I've just pulled up at the gym. I'm training on my own for the first time in a very long time. So yeah, I'm going to try and film some of this. I actually have already recorded this session as a full video and did like a voiceover breakdown. It's part of like the videos that I did about fixing my gluten balance. So it's a bit harder to film without Aaron. It's just like the way the gym is, and then it's like having my camera and stuff like just for people in the way, whereas if Aaron's there he can just get me in on the sly. So I'll film as much of this as I can. I might be able to do it all, I'm just not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get cracking. Feeling pretty good, to be fair. Cycle day 5, so it's like the end of my period now, like last day. So last few days I've been feeling alright, and I think I had a rest day yesterday. I feel rejuvenated and ready to go. So without further ado, I'm gonna go and get this done before I start feeling like I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna get up, get ready and go and not think too much about it, because the more I delay it, I'm like, ooh, like can't be arsed. Done guys. Oh, it's lovely and sunny. It's like a proper crispy autumn morning. Like it's feeling like much cooler. The sun's out. I love it. My fave. I'm just gonna head home now. I managed to film most of that. I just did kickbacks at the end, but like I say, that full workout that I did this morning is already on my channel. If you wanted to take a look. But any other questions, you know, you guys can pop them below. And I'm also wearing New Motion from Women's Best. This is actually the final Motion collection before it gets discontinued, which is a shame. So going out in style, and I really love this colour again. Feeling really autumny this morning, so love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, have a shower, get into something comfy, and make my breakfast. But that was actually a really good session. Like I said, I felt really strong, which is good. I managed to push myself. I just put my headphones on and shut out, like, which was nice to do. I do love training with Aaron, but I feel like when you're talking to each other, I sometimes start to be like, oh, I can't be arsed. Whereas if I'm just like kind of in the zone and just shut up, it's okay. And most of like the regular people that I see in there that I speak to, there's the usual regulars in that gym that are always in there. Absolute solid dedication from everyone in that gym. But the like girls that I usually talk to, like I'd never seen anyone this morning, which is so typical, being by myself. But like I say, it was good to just be in the zone. Was in and out in 50 minutes, which is what you want. I do not want to be spending ages in there. And like I say, I just want to now get home, have something to eat. I could get all freshen up, obviously get home to Weenie. I feel like he's a bit confused because Aaron's gone and he's like, where is he gone? And now he's like, you're leaving me? Bless him. He's always like that when we leave anyway, but yeah, get home to Weenie and get on with some work and stuff for the day, so I can get finished at a reasonable time for Friday to just switch off and chill. Just got home and made this quick yogurt breakfast bowl. So it's literally it's actually not yogurt, it's kefir and cottage cheese, and then I put a little bit of vegan vanilla protein powder, and I used the one from Women's Best, and then I made a blackberry and chia jam, and then just a bit of granola, peanut butter, honey and some mixed seeds. Nice and quick and simple, but I'm so excited to eat this. I'm starving. So I had a shower and stuff obviously when I came back from the gym, and then just to put some nice comfies on, I've just got a Women's Best tracksuit on, so I've got the matching bottoms, nice and cozy and warm. I am also debating putting my dressing gown on, so I'm still a bit chilly right now, which I'm very excited about. I also have my matcha and my brekkie bowl, so I'm gonna go and enjoy these, but I'm gonna sign the vlog off here, guys, because I want to get this edited today so I can get it uploaded. But I hope you have enjoyed this one. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a longer one, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, if you've got any questions about anything, please pop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them and do further videos on them. If there's anything that you would like to see from me, I'll pop details of like fits and stuff in the caption below. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.